Andy, a 2-1 win against Days Hill this afternoon. What are your thoughts on the game?
I think it was again another frustrating day in terms of front goal, creating the chances. Hit the crossbar with the post. Tested the keeper a couple of times first half. But I think it was just a matter of time before we, got the goal. Unfortunately, they had to get their goal first to kick us into life. But at this level, good teams, or at any level, good teams react and come back with an answer, and that's what we did.
Do you feel you could have, or do you feel the goal that you conceded could have been avoidable?
I think you always feel like goals that could be avoidable. Obviously, said to the lads the way that we want to play, we want the lads to express themselves on the ball. I think it might have been John who got caught on it and the lad went on and finished it. These things happen, mistakes happen, and like I said, when we're trying to play the football we want to play, that'll happen. What I'm more bothered about is the reaction after it. It was a fantastic reaction.
Oh, you talk about the fantastic reaction. Obviously, you brought Liam McDevitt on, and 2 goals followed. I bet that substitution. Do you feel that substitution made the impact?
Yeah, definitely. I think Liam is the type of player who he runs in behind, doesn't give people a minute on the ball. And I thought, when he went up there with Greavesy, the two of them work well together. It's difficult though because the way that teams set up against us, they sit behind the ball and they try and counter on us. And sometimes when you have that 2 up there, you miss something in the midfield, and that's why later on we had to make a change again because we felt we were getting a bit overrun in the centre of the pitch, and gaps were appearing. You got to remember all these players are at this level for a reason, and we take things on board as a group. And we try and counteract what the other teams are trying to do, and sometimes it doesn't happen straight away. But I felt the reaction from that was a real positive one, and we continued to create chances.
And obviously, he brought Sam on for his club debut, as you said, into the middle of the park. What can you tell the fans about him as a player?
I think he can play a number of positions. One of them being the centre of the pitch, and you could see there his recovery runs. He's got pace. He's aggressive on the ball and without it. And he's deserved the chance, and I'm always going to give the younger boys a chance. And he's been training really, really well. His international clearance has only just come through, and it's down to him. When players get given a shirt, and I thought he came on and he started to shore us up in there, definitely.
And obviously, you were saying off camera, obviously it's been a long layoff since the last game. 9 days, obviously. I believe you trained 3 times in that period. How have you found that sort of long layoff?
Well, it gives you an opportunity to work on stuff, and believe it or not, the stuff we worked on actually came out today because we wanted to look in some different areas today where we wanted to put the ball in, and I believe it did work well for us today. So we looked at that. It gives you a chance to regroup. The players had the Monday off, you do anything on the Monday, and then we're back in the Thursday. So I think it was a really positive one. It gives bodies the time to rest, and we've come back and we've won another game of football.
Obviously, slightly shorter layoff this time. Obviously, Friday night back here at the Newman Stadium against Steeton. Obviously, that was the first league game last season, and we all know what happened in that game. That was obviously full of drama. What are your thoughts out of that one?
Again, we've got to make this a fortress, and we've got to, the fans came out today, and the first 5 to 10 minutes they were so excited we were getting a chance, and then sometimes there is a few lulls in the game, but that's what teams want to do. They want to come here and frustrate us. But again, I thought the fans were brilliant. Even at the end, the new songs you're hearing them sing, that's for me. And the players, what it's all about. The louder we make this place, I believe it becomes harder for people to play against us.
Brilliant. Cheers, Andy.